Hey, what's going on, fam? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the people around the multi-universe of social media that's out there and its various platforms. I want to say hello. Hope you guys are all doing well out there with this whole pandemic, this coronavirus, this COVID-19. I pray that your family's safe and sound, and I pray for all the families that who are currently going through having families that are sick. I pray that you're healed in the name of Jesus Christ. For those of you that don't subscribe to faith, whatever you believe in, but just be safe out there. But one of the reasons why I wanted to do a video and haven't done content in quite some time was I just want to see what are we saying to ourselves right now during this whole pandemic, and specifically what are we telling our children. So I'm a father of 4. I have 3 sons and a beautiful little daughter. I have an older son, 18 years of age. I have an autistic son who's 16 years of age. I have another son at 12 years of age, and I have my daughter who's at 8. And we're talking about this whole coronavirus and how it's impacted them, and they're staying at home. My oldest son, who's in a community college right now, he's still doing his classwork through online. My youngest son has some classwork that he's also doing, my daughter as well. And I'm asking them, how are you feeling about this? Let's open up a dialogue about it. And my oldest son was like, that's a bunch of baloney. I'm not really, paying any attention to it. And then my daughter understands, hey, this is a serious thing. And my other son was like, yeah, this is serious. They're taking it, seriously. And my autistic son doesn't understand, but he's safe. And then my older son, I asked him again. He's like, hey, Dad, kind of had to change of heart. This thing seems to be getting a little more serious. So I decided to have a conversation with my kids and said, look, we have to be very careful with what we say, okay, and how we say it. And in the Word of God, for those of you that follow my Instagram page, I was referencing Proverbs verse 20 through 21 on chapter 18, where it talks about the tongue and the things that we say out of our mouth, that they produce life and death. So we have to be very conscious of the words that we're saying to our children and the things that we're bringing into life. So I told my son, we're not going to disrespect this pandemic whatsoever. We're still going to be do all the things that are necessary from a hygiene perspective, washing our hands, making sure that we're practicing good showers, that they're doing everything that they possibly can to stay clean and safe, or practicing the social distancing at home, or whether those of you that are out and about as essential workers, we're also practicing that we're going to respect it, but we're not going to give it the power over our lives to say, man, I'm going to get the coronavirus, I'm going to get sick. Because as soon as we start to affirm those things and we say those things out of our mouth, those things start to become a reality. We start to attract those things into our life. It's almost like an affirmation. For those of you go throughout your life and you say, man, I spoke this into existence. I remember saying this and this happened. And that can be negative or it can be positive. So I'm teaching my children that, communicate that, hey, Dad, this is a serious thing. However, it's not going to take control of my life. All right? I'm not inviting that into my life. It's not within our realm of control in terms of how the outcome of this pandemic is going to happen, or whether or not we get sick to this pandemic. That's really ultimately to God, for those of you who believe in faith, who subscribe to faith, or those that you don't. You to each their own. Okay, but I'm just saying, as for me and my family, we're not giving that power to any virus, to any sickness, to anything. That we're not going to affirm that. If anything, we're going to affirm the things that are positive in our life right now. We're going to thank God. Hey, first and foremost, thank you for allowing us to be alive another day. Thank you for our family. Thank you that we have food. Thank you that you're providing for us. And we're going to continue to affirm those positive things in our life. So just be mindful of the words that you speak. Be mindful of the power of your tongue. Build people up. You can also break people down with your tongue. During this time of pandemic, when we're all in this together, we're all a human race. We all matter. So be mindful of what you say to your children, and they're going to see exactly what the father and the mother are doing. They're going to mimic that. If they see that you're a warrior, that you're constantly afraid. You're kind of thinking, man, all these bad things are going to happen. Typically, the children are going to catch on to that. They're going to see that, and then they're going to start to develop like, man, you know what? My mom and dad aren't prepared for this. How am I prepared for them? They're supposed to be taking care of me. You want to affirm that these things are not going to happen. Be prepared. Be prepared. Respect the situation. Respect the pandemic. But don't affirm these things in your life. Affirm the good that God has for you and your family. Affirm the good health. Affirm a good conscience, a good mind. And then your children are going to start to see that and say, you know what, okay, we see that dad's respecting this virus. We see that mom's respecting this virus. We see that they're not giving over power of their lives. You know, we're a family of faith, and we're going to continue to be that, and we're going to stay in this together. And we know that we shall overcome this. This too shall pass. So I just want to share that with you guys. I hope you guys get some value. Put some comments on the bottom and let me know what type of things you want me to cover about. If you guys want more videos, I'm always up to putting additional content out there. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. God bless and take care. Bye-bye.